Alright, welcome back to Atelier Yumia, the Alchemist of Memories and the Envisioned Land. I really need to figure out what that opening song is because it is so freaking catchy. Love it. Don't know who the artist is. I'll figure that out later. Where we left off. I think we did like alchemy for hours at the end of last stream. Well, what felt like hours. It probably wasn't actually that long. And I didn't really do any alchemy off screen. I think I made one thing and then I was like, no, I'd rather just do this on screen. So you did not really miss anything. I don't know. What did I make off screen? At least I think I made something. What did I make? The game sounds quiet. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. Let me know if it's too loud. But it sounds quiet to me. What did I make? Was it the Mirage Sword? It was probably the Mirage Sword. I think on screen we made the Meteor, but on my own time I made the Mirage Sword. It's not as good as the Meteor, but it's good enough. But there are its stats: Phantom Reflection 9, Chain Boost 10, and item use is up 3. I don't know if item use is up can go up to 10, but it is only rank B and the Meteor is rank A. But you know what? Whatever. We made it. It's better than what we had. Ideally today we will get a replacement for our electric items. We'll see how that goes. I've decided I don't want to make new items unless I have maxed out the recipe. That's where I'm at. I feel like the game isn't like hard enough to warrant making items until I do have the recipe maxed out. So this one is at level 10. So hopefully we will get enough particles. This is at level 6. So hopefully we'll get enough particles to get it up to level 10. I think I said 10 earlier. I don't know. I didn't sleep last night. Don't judge me. Anyway, let's progress the main story. We might also backtrack and get some more of these question marks taken care of. I do eventually want to have all of them done, but that is quite the commitment. Maybe that's something we'll do towards the end. Maybe like right before the final boss, we'll be like, nah, let's go back through all of the regions. We'll do like one region a day, max them out, and then move on with our lives. That sounds like it might be a plan. Where am I going? Hello, sir. Did something happen? Oh, it's the humans. Wow, okay. There's been a small problem. Could you help us? I don't know. You didn't sound super thrilled to see me. Yeah, we'd love to. There's a race of people called the Neru who live near our settlement. Interesting. They're monsters, but they're capable of speech and live together as a community. Oh, is it the I don't know, fungus ladies that we saw selling materials at that one, the fishing village area that we unlocked? It might be them. They can speak. There's long been conflict between the Silva and the Neru. I'm here to tell you, I don't trust you, Silva, as far as I can throw you. So I might be siding with the Neru. I'll say it. I'll say it. We're at each other's throat almost constantly. In our most recent confrontation, a number of the weapons we have relied on for a long time finally broke. But the craftsman is getting old, you see. We're trying to figure out who we can ask to fix them. Your village only has one craftsman, and they haven't taken on like a pupil to pass down their craft to? That sounds like it's on y'all. Could I wasn't about to say alchemy. The research team help with that? I'm sure we could fix up those broken weapons right away. Can humans really make what we need? I'm pretty good with my hands. I'll do my best to meet your expectations. We accept your offer. Living in a place like this, we're always short-handed. The same goes for the research team. Let's work together wherever we can. That was close. I almost said something I shouldn't have. Be more careful, seriously. I know. Oh my gosh, Larsik, thank you so much for subscribing at Tier 1 for 7 months on a 7-month streak. Thank you so much. Half a year indeed. Thank you. Alright, what the heck do you need? Wellick's bow and quiver. Learn the recipe, synthesize it, deliver. Okay. I can do that. Maybe. Maybe I could do that. Okay. I assume I can just immediately learn this. Yes, I can. I'm only making them one weapon. Alright. I'm here to tell you I'm making you the crappiest Wellick bow and quiver possible. Yeah. Is what it is. Synthesis. This one. Oh, it's gonna make 3. They won't be able to tell. They sure won't. Core. Let's see. What do we have a lot of? Let's sort by quantity. You can have this E grade this thing. How is this wood? I mean, I guess it's a stick. I guess it's a really twirly stick. Forest feeling. Alright. Here you go. That's it. The end. Yep. Here you go. Yay. Alright. That's it for that. Alright, back to the quest. Back to the quest. I wish there were a button to... So, like, there's the button to take you to the Atelier. I wish there was also a button to take me to my marker. 100% natural materials. Yeah, no alchemy was involved in the making of this bow and quiver. I carved them with my hands. You should be grateful. Dog. Must pet the dog. Look how fluffy he is. So good. Here you go. You'd like to see my skill firsthand? If you're sure. This guy does not know what he's getting himself into. They're finished. I hope you like them. Will these work? Wow. Does he know that I made them as bad as possible? It's well made. What on earth were you using that this is better than that? It seems even more sturdy than before. Yeah, and they're easy to grasp too. Well, I figured I'd focus on ease of use and sturdiness since the last ones broke. How are they? Do you like them? Yeah, it seems we underestimated your skills. You have our thanks, humans. I'm glad you like them. I do have a name, though. Excuse me, can I ask you something? What is it? Why are you fighting with the Neru? What happened between you? Yes, we would like to know as part of our investigation. Yeah, are you attacking them for no good reason? We don't know all the details. Oh, so you are just attacking them for nothing. That's great. But we'll tell you what we can. Let's talk elsewhere. The Neru, if they really are monsters that can speak, the chances of Vespers involved are high. That Vespers involved is high. Yeah, let's go hear what the Wellicks have to say. We may get closer to finding out who that monster really is. One day. I'm gonna rob them while we're here. I think we got towards the end like a skill unlocked that lets me get higher ranked materials, so we gotta be picking up a bunch of stuff. These are pretty. Are these hydrangeas? No, they're not. The coloration was similar, but the flower itself is completely different. Wow, it's beautiful. These are Alstalia, right? Oh, you're familiar with them. Yeah, I know some basic things about them thanks to this little one. A flower capable of absorbing mana in its vicinity, native to various parts of Alidus. The mana it absorbs is converted into nectar, which has power comparable to energy. To those who live here, Alstalia nectar is the most vital resource of all. For example, by sprinkling it on your body, you can safely walk inside of the Forbidden Lands for a short time. By absorbing mana, they also slow the encroachment of the Forbidden Lands, although that is no longer needed. The problem is, there's only so much nectar we can collect from the Alstalia grown inside of the settlement. Wild Alstalia flourish within the Forbidden Lands. We fight with the Neru over access to their abundant nectar. The Neru suddenly mutated from monsters, but they are alike only in appearance. They have reason, unlike other monsters. The Forbidden Lands have negative effects on the minds of such beings. Neither of us can withstand entering the Forbidden Lands without nectar. So this confrontation boils down to a struggle over limited resources. They suddenly mutated? Are they the only ones like that? I can't say. We know little about them ourselves. Given that they are enemies, that makes sense. We'll have to look into the matter ourselves. That's right. But judging from what we've learned so far, I feel this may be connected to that guy. There's one thing I'm still wondering about. If all the mana-bound areas were cleared up, the problem would be solved, right? There would be no need to fight. The nectar isn't just for exploring the Forbidden Lands. It's almost as important to our everyday lives as water. Besides, this conflict has progressed beyond reason. Our deep-rooted feelings won't just go away. Sadness, resentment, hatred, an endless pile of bitter memories and emotions has built up over the years. We can never forget, not even if we wanted to. As long as we shoulder the heavy weight of these memories, this conflict will never be settled so easily. This fight will likely rage on until only one side remains. I don't know, because we can already trade with the Neru as long as they're who or what I'm thinking of. I can't trade with any Wellicks, but I sure can trade with some Neru. What does that tell you? The heavy weight of memories, huh? A mutated being. I wonder if that's what Vesper is too. I have no idea. But it seems to be worth looking into. Alright. We've gone around helping a lot of people. That should be enough for now. Although I feel a little unsure about whether we actually gained the trust of the Wellicks or not. Isn't that just how things always are at the start? They won't warm up to us just like that. You're right. Well, let's go to the new research base. We have to give our reports. I would love to give my reports in the other region. That'd be super great. Oh, I spoke too soon. I can trade. Nope, this is a human. Never mind. Never mind. These bottles are blueprints, aren't they? Which makes no sense to me. Why is the bottle a blueprint? I feel like it should be like, I don't know, a scroll or something. But I guess memory vials are like a liquid in this game as well, so maybe it does make sense. I don't know. Water fountain. Heck yeah, I want the water fountain. What do you need from me, ma'am? Sort by quantity, please. My god, I have a lot of these blue flowers. Take all the E ones. Like, when am I gonna need those? Let's be real. I want to switch over to using only S, A, and B ingredients. Bamboo water fountain blueprints obtained. Okay, I want this as well. Sliding door. Why did it get rid of my sorting? That's so... whatever. Whatever. I don't need these. There you go. I probably could offer less, but I'm honestly just trying to get them out of my inventory, so I really don't care. Okay, this looks like it's just a daily thing. This question mark, but I do want to get more skill points. So I want to see what it is anyway. What are you asking for? Shed's roof is leaking? You need lumber? I got you. 7 lumber. I got you. Thanks in advance. You are so welcome. I would again like to sort by quantity. When I wanted to keep my presets, it doesn't do it. When I don't want it to keep my presets, it does it in an annoying way. Make it make sense. Here you go. Have some tough logs. Thanks, now I can finally patch those holes. You're welcome. I didn't see what I got from that. I assume I got skill points, though. Is there anything up here I care about? It's looking like no. Let's just teleport to where we... That's not the button I need. To where we need to be. I'm lazy. It is what it is. Oh, I'm not reporting to you. I'm just walking here. Clayja, you have business here? Of sorts. Sorry for the intrusion. No, you're not. After giving permission for the investigation, it's only proper that I come see what the base of operations is like. You're spying on us. That being said, the people at our settlement are beginning to at least accept you, although trust may still be a ways away. I've decided that it would be in our best interest to continue cooperating with the research team. We only did what felt right. But I'm glad that we're starting to be accepted. I imagine words that like that are what caused everyone to welcome you. Still, you five are somewhat of a strange group. Wow. Rude? Strange? Yeah. I can't say I'm familiar with your ways, so I can only speak from my own intuition, but... Is Kleja actually a nice leader? I don't know. I think she might be evil. In a way, she's being responsible for her people and their views and their long-held traditions, but in another way, she wants to get all of the advantages while having to suffer none of the consequences. I mean, she would have to face consequences if it came out that Yumia was an alchemist. But I don't know. It's a gray area. It's a gray area. Do you slowly try to integrate alchemy in? Where do you draw the line? It's hard. But I still think she might be evil. Yumia, Rutger, Nina, the three of you in particular strike me as different from the other members. How so? Different in what way? In Yumia's case, I'm sure this feeling comes from your extraordinary ability to manipulate mana. What about Nina and Rutger then? Yeah, in your case, there seems to be a problem with your soul? What? Although I don't know the details. What's wrong with his soul? You. Relics have a keen sense for mana. It even allows me to somewhat sense your situation. However, you don't seem troubled by it. Perhaps you've already accepted it? And now she's just like outing other people's secrets. I don't know. I'm done here. I'm sorry. What were you talking about just now? Living things collect countless memories as they move through life. They accumulate like droplets in a cup held out in the rain. Soon the droplets of memory form a sea in the cup that nurtures and shapes a person's mind and soul. We call that cup a soul vessel. So, what's the problem? It's like looking upon a wounded heart. Perhaps something in his past meddled with his soul. But that is not something for others to pry into. And yet, you kind of just did. He never talks about himself. That might mean he has his own things to grapple with. And what about Nina? Are you saying she's the same? No, if anything, it's the opposite. Her mana flows nearly perfectly. What is that book? What is with the hearts and the stars? It seems so out of place. You seem to have complete control over your mind. Are you a master of some martial art? There are plenty of mercenaries more skilled than me with both swords and guns. So you're an expert, is what I'm getting from that. Then, is there something else? I can fall asleep anywhere in 5 seconds flat. Okay. I can do it in 3. Okay. It's not a competition. You truly are a strange group. Yeah, and we get stranger by the moment. Rutger, what happened to you? Maybe Earhart knows something.